Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo has sworn in 3 judges who his predecessor Godwin Obaseki refused to swear in despite the recommendation of the National Judicial Council (NJC). The 3 judges were sworn in into Edo State High Court at the Government House in Benin City on Monday. Okpebholo charged the judges to maintain high standard of conduct, ensure fair dispute resolution, uphold the rights of citizens, and bring culprits to justice. During my swearing-in ceremony as governor of Edo State on the 12th of November 2024, I acknowledged the critical role of the judiciary under the doctrine of separation of powers. Today, we gathered here to strengthen that role for the judiciary. The National Judicial Council in June 2023 had recommended 8 persons for appointment as judges of the Edo State High Court. 11 months after that recommendation, only 5 of them were sworn in by the immediate past administration, leaving out 3, even when they had all been cleared and recommended by the same NJC. In my inaugural speech, I made a promise to look into the case. Today, we have the privilege to right the wrong. The 3 judges will now have the opportunity to sit with their colleagues at the bench of the Edo State High Court to discharge their duties as beacon of hopes. For me, no one should be discriminated, marginalized, nor hated for personal reasons or on account of not having a godfather. As judges of the State High Court, we expect you to uphold high standard of conduct, ensure fair dispute resolution, uphold rights of citizens, and bring culprits to justice, he said. The 3 judges sworn in are Ojo Morinosa, Okundamiya Godwin Jeff, and Edohogo Eboigbe. Responding on behalf of the judges, Justice Ojo Morinosa thanked the governor for the opportunity given them to serve as judges in Edo State. Justice Osa also appreciated the governor for making their swearing in a reality just 3 weeks into office. She prayed that the governor's tenure will be marked with success and advancements of justice for all, and assured that they will dispense justice without fear or favor. All right, here is Governor Okpebholo swearing in this CJN that Obaseki refused to swear in. What do you make of this move?
Okay, let me say that there's something wrong with our constitution.
Okay.
First thing first, we are talking about the independence of the judiciary. One of the ways to have that independence of the judiciary is to completely remove the swearing in of judges by the executive arm, led by the governor of the state.
Okay.
The NJC is there, National Judicial Council. They have their leadership. I think not just the issue of the governor recommending to them, then screening and returning back to the governor. They should do both the recommendation. They know who is who based on hierarchy in the state, based on competence. They should do the screening and also the swearing in. There should be something like that. Even if you have a kind of state judicial council that at the state level, not at the federal level. Let's say NJC is at the federal level. Having something like a state judicial council at the state level to do the screening and also swear in some of these judges. Look at what transpired for years. The immediate past governor, Obaseki, refused for whatever reasons.
Yes.
For whatever reasons.
Nigerians have been questioning these reasons why they were not appointed.
These are political, obviously. Probably they felt that these judges may not do his bidding or something.
All right.
And you have denied the state, you have denied the people, of swearing in people who were qualified, who have been screened by NJC. At your own whims and caprice, you refuse. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. We are talking about the independence of judiciary. Now, look at what have transpired today. Okpebholo have come within 2 or 3 weeks.
Appointed.
Sworn in into office. Obviously, their loyalty, we tied to Okpebholo. If you look at the statement that one of the judges made there, thanking Okpebholo for doing that just within 3 weeks into his administration. So obviously, his loyalty will be tied to that of the government. It shouldn't be so. So when there's a constitutional review, they should look into that aspect and ensure that the appointment of judges into state high court, into state judiciary, should be removed from the state governor. And maybe something like a state judicial council, should be established to look into that area and also do the appointment so that there won't be, completely non-interference of the executive arm of government into the judiciary.
And if you think if that is being put into law, don't you think government somehow might have influence to these people?
Let's of course, there's no way you can completely rule out that aspect, that
Good.
even those who were not directly, appointed by, those in leadership, they can still be reached out to. They may have one or two persons who are into government that can be, that is the human nature. But we are talking about eliminating that aspect of, owing your loyalty to the man who, pays the pipe and dictates the tune. That's the angle I'm looking at. Because if, no matter how you look at it, it will be difficult for any matter, affecting the state that comes to the court of these judges that was sworn in by Okpebholo, that the judgment will go against Okpebholo. It's as simple as it's about human nature. For them, they have been out for 2 years. They were supposed to have been appointed judges. They have been waiting for whatever political reasons, for whatever issue. The immediate past governor refused to swear them in. And someone has come to make that a reality today. My brother, it's as simple as that. There will be some kind of loyalty tied to Okpebholo. So if there's any matter involving Okpebholo that comes to their court, your guess is as good as mine.
All right.